Okay, good morning class. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. In this video, I'm going to talk about our inquiry project. First, I wanted to touch up on, why it's so important. I know we did that last week, but always good to, refresh. So critical inquiry creates spaces where people of all ages can grow, raise questions, and make a difference in their own lives and the lives of others. Now, for our project, we discussed several issues that we wanted to address, and after the class discussion, we decided to focus on unhealthy food versus healthy food. Why is unhealthy food cheap and available, and healthy food expensive and unavailable? Now, throughout this experience, we'll have the opportunity to learn, formulate questions and possible solutions, gather information, and then present what you've learned. First, to begin this project, we will need to brainstorm some questions. You are required to write down the questions you think of and compare them with your group. I have assigned 7 groups of 3. By working together, you can compare your thoughts, discoveries, data, and then create the final presentation together, which I'll discuss later. I want you to think of questions and potential answers. Why does this matter? Why does this matter? Who cares? And possible solutions like, okay, we can provide healthy options by doing this. So I want you to just write those down as you go. Now, you're going to need to gather information. And I know this is a math class, so math needs to be incorporated. You're going to need to document data, such as the cost of a candy bar versus the average cost of an apple. I want you to find the mean, median, mode, and range. I want you to write down how you find the answer. I want it to be very detailed, as if I had no idea how to do it, I'd be able to follow it step by step, no problem. Now, for the second part, you are going to make a pie chart. You are going to go around class and survey your peers and ask them if, a healthy snack costs this much and an unhealthy snack costs this much, the same price, which would you prefer? So, for the last piece of information, you are going to find the average amount of money that the individuals in your group spend on homemade healthy lunches and snacks versus unhealthy lunches and snacks. This will be done by documenting how much money each individual spends, adding it up, and finding the average. Now, I want you to display the information that you find on a bar graph. And now, if anyone's unclear of the directions, don't hesitate to ask me, and if you're unclear on how to do the math, please don't hesitate to ask me. Now, after everything's created and completed, you will have to create a presentation. You can choose to use Google Slides, Prezi, PowerPoint, whatever your group decides. Each group is going to present their presentation to the school board. Now, I know this sounds, nerve-wracking and scary, and why are they going to listen to us? They're going to listen to you because, you've posed an important question, you've gathered all this information, you're displaying it properly, you're showing, detailed written details about how you found the math behind it, and you're creating this structured presentation. And you'll be able to persuade them, possibly, because you've done your work. So, you have you know that the school board's been thinking about adjusting the lunch menu and its items offered in the vending machine. So you guys have an opportunity to make a big difference in this school. And who knows, it may even cause a ripple effect into other schools in our district. After you present to the school board, you will all individually be responsible for a reflection paper. Now, it doesn't need to be anything crazy. I'm not going to make you write a whole essay on top of all this stuff. But I want you to write, a very personable summary about what you've learned, how you learned it, why engaging in critical inquiry is important, just your reflection on this whole process. If there's any questions, feel free to send me an email, and these are where I found my sources. Thanks, guys. We'll talk in class tomorrow. Have a great night.